The fuel warning light came on before the missile alert. That was the first sign something was wrong. The pilot glanced down at the gauge, then back up at the horizon. He was deep over open sea, clouds layered thick and uneven, moonlight breaking through in flashes. This mission was supposed to be routine air patrol escort, observe, return, nothing more. Then the radio cracked. A single word, missile, no direction, no follow-up, just that word. Training took over instantly. He rolled hard, dumping flares, diving through the cloud layer as the jet screamed in protest. His heart didn't race. It narrowed, focus sharpened, the world shrank to angles, speed, and timing. Radar painted the threat a split second later. Fast, very fast, coming from below the cloud deck. This wasn't a test. This wasn't a warning. Someone had fired. He climbed sharply, forcing the missile to chase thinner air. Forces pressed him into the seat as the jet clawed upward. The missile followed, adjusting, learning. Smart, too smart. Fuel dropped faster than expected. The earlier warning hadn't been a glitch. One of the tanks wasn't feeding correctly. He had minutes, not comfort. Command flooded the channel with instructions, overlapping voices, conflicting orders. One voice cut through them all, calm, older, final. You're cleared to disengage. He didn't answer, because disengaging meant turning his back on something he still couldn't see. Breaking through the cloud layer, the world exploded into clarity. Blue sky above, white chaos below. And there, far off his left wing, another jet. Not friendly, not broadcasting. Flying low and aggressive, clearly expecting him to run. The missile lost lock in the climb, falling away uselessly. But the danger didn't end. The enemy jet pulled up, matching altitude, angling in for visual range. A dogfight, low fuel, one tank unreliable, one mistake from falling into the ocean. The pilot adjusted throttle carefully, conserving every drop. He didn't rush. He let the other jet close in, baiting impatience. The enemy took it. Too sharp a turn. Too much energy lost. The pilot rolled, cut inside the turn, and lined up the shot. For half a second, he had everything. Tone, lock, perfect angle, then he saw it. The enemy pilot's canopy, the helmet, the head turning aware, human, terrified. His finger tightened and stopped, because this wasn't a war zone. This was a miscalculation. A border crossed too far. A moment where one missile could light the fuse for something much larger than either jet. He broke away. Hard, the enemy jet didn't follow. It veered off, diving back toward its own airspace. The message delivered without words. The pilot's fuel warning screamed now. He turned toward the nearest base, calculating glide distance in case the engine quit entirely. The jet coughed once, then stabilized. He landed with less fuel than the manuals said was safe. Ground crews stared at the gauges in disbelief. Later, in a quiet room with no cameras, no badges, and no records, a senior officer looked at him and asked the only question that mattered. "Why didn't you fire?" The pilot thought for a moment, then said, "Because I could." There was no medal, no announcement. The incident never made the news. But somewhere, on the other side of the sea, another pilot landed that night too, alive, for the same reason. Some victories don't explode. They just don't happen. If you want more jet stories that feel real decisions, pressure, consequences, stay with Jet Clash TV.